So I recently shared with you guys my new attempt at trying to find and drum up work, and that is to advertise for customers to be able to name the price and then to potentially advertise for, hey, we will come and do it for freebies. And man, the comments in response to that were as they should be. Joe is an idiot and you don't know how to bid shit, and rightfully so. Look, I want to do the work so bad that we are willing to go do it for whatever the customer is willing to pay us. Hell, we may even be willing to come do the work for free so long as we can make content out of it. I know that sounds crazy. People had even said that it sounds desperate, and I agree, it probably does. But the game is screwed up. You know, I'm an apartment painter at best, drywall specialist, repair guy, just basically a handyman. You know, we offer handyman services, and in regards to that being something that most anyone thinks that they can do, the competition is fierce and the prices have to be rock bottom because most all people want to go with the cheapest. I know it sounds crazy. Hey, Joe, that's wrong. You know, there are people out there that are willing to pay quality prices for, you know, the best work. Yeah, but you got to think about who they're going to go with. You know, you've got vans and vehicles they're wrapped and, you know, polo company shirts and clipboards. We ain't got none of that. It's me and another guy. We are basically like two jack of all trades, master of nothings type of dudes. We're like basically just like some handymans at this point. You know, I do want to be able to bid work at a respectable price, and man, have I tried and missed the mark a lot in regards to that. Oftentimes not seeing very much of a profit, if any profit at all, from some of the jobs that we've done. I take one of the biggest residential jobs that we just did recently. Recently was 3 months ago. An old historical monster home. Gosh almighty, I can't even remember how many square feet that thing was. I think it was like 3,500. Full exterior. Wood replacement where I had to get the wood siding from a lumber yard. That shit was $3 a foot. And I charged, what did I charge for that job? Like $14,000? And I only ended up making $1,000 profit off of that job that took us exactly what I said that was going to take us 2 weeks. That was every bit of a $25,000 job. And again, I think to myself, had I bid that job at $25,000, I would have never got it. I'm sure people did come in there and bid it at that. But had I bid it at $17,000, well, at least I would have made $3,000 profit, and that was exactly what I needed to make. I share that with you because in some regards, I am way off, and in other regards, I'm only off by just a little bit. But that's all it takes to screw things up, is just a little bit. Anywho, just wanted to share a little fodder with you as we get ready to get into what I've probably titled this video. Something along the lines of, do you think my prices are bad? Well, wait till you see the prices I'm getting ready to share with you, or exposing the prices of my competitor, or shocking price reveal in regards to apartment painting especially. Or maybe something along the lines of, what, y'all thought I was lying about these prices? I want to share with you the prices of my competitor. And I'm not exposing these prices because they're listed right there on their website. Now, of course, these prices are going to sound absolutely ridiculous, and we're going to talk about that. Let's go ahead and look at the prices of my biggest competitor in the apartment painting game, which at this point, we're completely out of the apartment painting game. I mean, we don't have an apartment one that we're currently working for. Holy shit, that's another revelation that I'm just realizing. I'm not even an apartment painter anymore because I don't have any apartments that we're working for. All I've got is the hope that maybe somebody will call back, but it seems like everybody's moved on. I better get really good at filming these videos again, or putting the fries in the bag, bro. The biggest apartment painter in my local area, you know, rumor has it this guy's painting like 50 apartments a day, so maybe these prices make sense if you're doing that much quantity. Quantity over quality, absolutely, in regards to this, especially when you hear these prices. I don't know how these prices make sense, folks, but these are the prices that they are advertising. All right, folks, go ahead and take a look at this. Straight from my biggest apartment painter competitor's website. Apartments. They've got 3 packages available, and let's start with package A, the beginner package. Great for companies looking for quality wall coverage at the lowest price. They ain't playing neither when they say that. Prices range from $125 to $165, folks. That's not based on rooms. That is based on an entire apartment, depending on the unit size and needs. You're telling me you're willing to go in there and paint an entire 3-bedroom apartment for $165? As low as $125? What does this package get me? Includes the following: paint walls, ceilings, interior doors the same color as the previous color, sheen changes. So you'll go in there and paint from flat to semi-gloss and from semi-gloss to flat. Baseboards, same color and sheen as the walls. Okay. Yeah, that's making sense to me right there. So if the baseboards, the walls, and the ceilings are all the same color and sheen, that's still crazy to think that you would go in there and paint the entire apartment from $125 up to $165. Door frame, same color and sheen as the doors. Window sills, same gloss color as the walls. Paint one exterior door and choice of one of the following: small nail holes sealed, put receptacles back on, and tape removed. Holy shit. Man, that's a lot that you're getting for $165. Now, let me go ahead and say this as well, too. This competitor, and again, the biggest apartment painting company in the area, worst reputation, but people overlook the reputation all day long because of these prices. For those prices, $125, upwards of $165, their biggest claim to fame is upcharging. Upcharge for everything, and you've got to. When you go work for this guy, which I've heard, man, can you imagine if I go undercover and go work for this dude? I should do it. I ain't got nothing else to do. I should go try to get a job with this dude. Make a video about it. That would be crazy. See what they're paying, because I know they ain't paying shit. But again, for the prices that they're charging, you got to upcharge for everything. And I know from what I've heard that when you get in with this dude, that's what he tells you. Upcharge on everything. Write it down. They've got these score sheets or these checklists that they have to work off of, and rightfully so. But for those prices that they're charging right there, let's say you go in to paint an apartment that's only at most $125. It's a 1-bedroom. I'll give you some slack there. A 1-bedroom and a whole ass 1-bedroom apartment. You're gonna go paint that for the company is charging $125. What are you getting paid to paint that? $60? $20 an hour. Hey, you got 3 hours to get it done, stick man. To paint a whole ass apartment in 3 hours by yourself, man, that shit gonna take some work. I ain't gonna lie. You're gonna be slinging some paint. Let's go ahead and look at package B. Most common, very affordable, and more efficient for your maintenance staff. Okay. The price ranges from $170 to $215 depending on the unit size and needs. Includes the following: paint all walls, ceilings, and interior doors same color as the previous color. Sheen changes. They mentioned that again. Baseboards, sheen of your choice. So the walls and the baseboards could be different. Your walls could be flat paint. Your baseboards could be semi-gloss. Door frames, same color and sheen as the doors. Paint one exterior door. Nail holes and small cracks sealed. Window sills, choice of gloss color. And then choice of one of the following: put receptacles back on and tape removed. One small repair no larger than 8 inches in diameter. Yo, an 8-inch repair is a decent size wall repair. Or one corner seam repaired. You know, we've often walked into apartments that got every corner needing to be reseamed, but that's crazy to think. So for $215, let's go with the max on this. We've got flat wall paint. Ceilings are getting painted as well. We're getting the baseboard semi-gloss, and you're going to do a whole ass 8-inch diameter drywall repair for that price as well. You know, an 8-inch repair, that takes some time to dry. You better have a heat gun or an air mover. And what is the painter getting paid for this? You know, we're charging $215, so the painter's probably getting what? No more than $125. I mean, the company's got to make money. Might not even be getting that. You might be getting $100 to go in there and paint a whole ass apartment and do a drywall repair as well. All right, folks, this is package C, the top of the line, which is crazy to think that this company is offering something like that, considering they're really not top of the line with anything. Great for customers who are looking to get their property back into top of the line shape. This is the most efficient package for maintenance staff because it provides a faster punch out. Price ranges from $215 to $300. Keep this in mind. I'm charging $350 to paint a 1-bedroom. The most expensive price that they've got on here is $300. That's probably for a 3-bedroom. Price ranges from $215 to $300 depending on unit size and needs. Includes the following: all services listed in package B, receptacles put back on and tape removed, paint all exterior doors attached to apartment, spot prime throughout the entire apartment, all cracks sealed, 1 hole patch 12 inches in diameter or smaller, 3 corner seams repaired. That's a lot of drywall repair work in this apartment that you're talking about. You're talking about a 1 foot hole in the wall. We need to go get drywall to make that repair. 3 corner seams repaired. Man, corners take the longest to dry. They just do. Extra caulk work to ensure sealed walls as needed. And you're willing to do all of that for $300. Anything outside of that, anything more than that, if it's 4 corners that need seam repairs, that 4th one's going to be a little bit extra. How much extra? $10, $15, $20? $300, let's say that's what you're charging. What's your painter making? He's going in there doing all this work. He's making $150. They also mentioned these additional things as well. Prime entire unit and second coats range from $75 to $150 upon need. All extra work in units will be discussed and agreed upon before services are rendered. Keep this in mind. Prime entire unit and second coats range from $75 to $150 depending upon need. I know that to be the absolute truth, because maybe about a year ago, I was out there trying to scrounge up more apartments to paint. A lot of apartments that I went to during this campaign were being painted by this particular company. And one of these apartments that I went to was in the process of doing color change. You know, we're charging almost double what a regular paint cost to do a color change. So if we're charging $350, we're probably and these are for smaller apartments. Okay, if we're charging $350 for a 1-bedroom to repaint it for a color change, and this is them providing the paint as well, so let's keep that in mind. We're probably charging like $600 or $650 to do a 1-bedroom full color change. When I went to this particular apartment complex, and again, mind you, these were smaller, older units, and they said that they were doing color changes. They asked me how much I would charge to do a color change, and I told them, you know, probably like $600, $650, somewhere around there. And they looked at me like appalled, like, oh my God, what? No, okay, yep, all right. Well, we'll call you February 1st. I said, well, what are you paying right now to get a color change done? This lady looked at me and said $50 more than a repaint. I don't know if she was lying to me about that, but she probably wasn't. And I just turned around and left because there weren't shit else that I could discuss with her. There weren't no way I could match those prices. I've heard some of the most outlandish prices this particular painting company is painting apartments for. And you got to know that it's true because we just went through their whole website and seen what they're advertising for. Pretty crazy to think about. Y'all let me know what you think. I just wanted to share this with you. Hey, I hope we pick up some work. We desperately need it. And no shit, Joe's getting ready to be out here advertising that we're going to do the work for free. You provide the materials and the green screen because we damn sure going to be filming videos. We're going to have to. In an effort to try to make some money from whatever we get into next. Thanks for allowing me to share. I hope this was a video y'all enjoyed. If it was, hey, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what y'all think. I look forward to sharing more with y'all real soon. And until then, take care.